Hello, my beautiful lovelies. What's going on? This is Taina here, and today I am doing yet another pick a card reading for you guys. This one is going to be what are their next actions towards you. So let's have a look here to see what they will do. So before we get started, I would like to go over my spiel first, and then we will jump into the pile selection portion of the video. So I do want you all to keep in mind that this is a general reading. So with that being said, things may or may not resonate with you. If the message doesn't resonate, the message probably isn't meant for you. You should kindly go find another tarot YouTube reader that can help you in regards to your current situation, or you could pick from one of the other following piles or options that are here below for today. If you can kindly do so, make sure to leave a like, click the subscribe button and the bell in order to be notified on when I post other pick a card readings and when I go live as well. And if you could also kindly do so, make sure to leave a comment down in the comment section down below with the number, pile, spread that you have selected for today, and if it resonated with you or not. I love it, love it, love it when you guys do that. All right, so we are at the pile selection portion of the video, and here are the options that we have here for today. Option number 1 is clear quartz. Option number 2 is amethyst. Option number 3 is black onyx. And option number 4 is moss agate. Okay, so you could pause the video if you like, if you need a little bit more time in order to meditate or focus on whichever stone or pile is calling out to you. But we are going to begin. All right, so we are starting with people who have chosen option number 1 or who have chosen the clear quartz crystal. So I feel like there's clarity that is coming your way. Somebody needs to say something. Like I'm seeing here, they desperately are needing to say something. Maybe this person has been contemplating for quite some time about wanting to open up and express to you how they feel about you, but I'm just seeing here like they need to clear the air on something. I also do see here that maybe there could have been a misunderstanding when it comes to the situation here as well, or maybe when it comes to something maybe that had happened when it comes to this person, not necessarily when it comes to the connection per se, but maybe something that has happened within this person's life, and I feel like that's going to come to light or perspective here. Okay, I also saw 222 and 333. We have water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So you could be dealing with a water sign, you might be a water sign. And we have open your heart, it will help you to attract more love. Okay, so I feel like more so, I'm getting here that somebody is going to be very emotional towards you. Okay, so I am seeing here this could definitely be communication that's coming in that is going to either be that this person is going to really open up and express to you how they feel, as I feel like maybe this person has a hard time with like expressing their feelings, but I do believe that maybe they do best when it comes to like expressing their feelings through, it could even be like a form of like text. So maybe this person may text message you. I'm seeing here maybe this person, they may email you, or I also even seeing here, which is, I mean, I guess you can still do this, which I saw here, this person might even just write a handwritten note or letter, or maybe they might even do like a poem, or I'm seeing here something creative that maybe this person will do in order to showcase their feelings for you. Okay, or this is their way of like basically opening up to you. But yeah, I mean, I am seeing here, again, it could be that Or it could be that this person is going to want to get in contact with you in order for you both to like come together physically, like in person. And then I do see here like this person is going to want to like open up on like a deeper level about everything. Okay, so again, it's like I feel like there's one half of you where it's like, again, this person, they're gonna open up to you fully, but they're gonna want to do it in person. And then there's another some of you that I feel like this person, they are going to still have a hard time with like being able to open up and express their feelings. So they are going to find another way or outlet on trying to really like show or demonstrate their feelings. Or it could be even that, again, like they're going to express their feelings fully in terms of everything, but they're just going to do it in a very like unique way where, again, it's like they could text it to you, they can email it to you, they can hand write it to you, they can maybe write a song to you, they could again maybe make a poem, something like that I'm seeing here, but I'm getting here, that this person, they are going to open up to you when it comes to their feelings. That's for sure. Okay, so let's see here what the tarot has to say regarding the situation. So I feel like this person, they may suffer with anxiety. They have a lot of anxiety. Or this person, they're just like an overthinker. They overthink a lot of their actions here. And I do believe that maybe also it could stem from childhood trauma that this person still needs to like work through. Or I am seeing here maybe it could even be like in terms of like previous relationships, like this person, they have dealt with like a lot of abuse when it came to like previous relationships. So it's like it's hard for them to really like put their guard down and be open and vulnerable. That's what I'm initially seeing here. Okay, we have the Devil in reverse here with the Six of Wands. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, or you could be a Capricorn. But yeah, I see here like this, again, there could have been like maybe like a falling out that you had with this person. And this person, they want to clear the air, they really want to work on things with you. They want to have a new beginning where they have a stable foundation here with you, or they build a stable foundation when it comes to you. I also am seeing here like this person, again, they're like really like cutting out a lot of things that no longer serve a purpose when it comes to their life. It could have been, I am seeing here, maybe this person, they needed to let go of somebody. It could have been like a third party situation here that this person had put you through. And now they're like officially letting that person go. And now they're going to really open up your heart. Open up your heart. I mean, maybe this is you. If you feel, as the viewer that this resonates, maybe you had to, again, disconnect or cut somebody off out of your life, and now that you officially like completed that, now you are going to be able to open your heart up to this person, and let them know exactly how you feel. But again, I feel like more so, I think it's the other way around where I do believe that this person, they had to like cut somebody off in order for them to be in a position where they can finally now open up to you, like genuinely about how they feel. That's what I'm really seeing here. But if that's not the case, it could be that, maybe this person, they have dealt with some form of like addictions that they were battling and it was holding them back, and that's something that they're going to express to you. And they are finally, cutting that off completely, and they are, renewing themselves where they're focusing on making goals and, trying to like, move forward in terms of their personal path of life, and you are going to be incorporated into that or integrated into that. If that's not the case, maybe it could be negative thinking. Excuse me. Negative thinking that this person may have, especially when it comes to how, I was saying that this person, it seems like they're an overthinker, and they probably had like a rough like childhood or upbringing, even like maybe had like rough experiences in terms of previous connections, where they could have potentially dealt with a lot of like abuse, whether that was like verbal, physical, both. But yeah, I feel like, again, that's maybe there could have been like toxic patterns, or again, like I said, just negative thinking that they have with themselves that they really needed to work through in order for them to go down a healthier path or route. I'm also even seeing here that came up was about, I am seeing here that this person, again, kind of just going back when it came to about the idealization of this person, like basically, like dealing with, what is it, those like negative thought patterns here. I do believe that it could have been that there could have been things that could have maybe triggered them, or there could have been things that maybe, again, they've seen or witnessed that like I said, that they had to work through. But ultimately, again, whatever the case is, because again, it's just that there's a lot of like different scenarios here and energies pertaining to what this could initially be. I just see, again, this person, they are overcoming this situation. They're putting an end to this. I also saw 1010 and 1111. And I do see here that, they're going to be focusing on a more healthier path here with themselves. So, that's good news. And they want to, build on a stable foundation here with you. But like I said, I feel that, this person, they really want to open up. And like I said, maybe this person, again, they could have been, struggling with something maybe behind the scenes. And, that's something that, again, maybe you're going to gain clarity about, Yeah, we also have the Three of Cups here in reverse. This is like my third party card. So like I said, this could strongly be that, again, this is a pile where probably somebody was involved here in the situation. It could be that maybe this person, they still had emotional feelings that were still attached to this individual. And I do see here for another, some of you, it could be that, maybe it wasn't the case that, there was that attachment there in terms of emotions. It could have been maybe like there was like, still like something that they needed to detach from that was also an association to this person. Maybe it could be that like this person was like still living with someone, with this person that they ended things with, and they needed to find a way to, basically leave that housing situation. Or it could be, maybe even something legal in terms of like the fact that, maybe this person, they needed to end the marriage, or so get a divorce with this person, and now that's being finalized, like that was something that was maybe blocking this whole situation off, but now, that's, basically the ending of that, and there's going to be forward movement here. But yeah, again, with the death card here, I see, again, there's an ending here. And I also did see it with 1010 being significant. Like, this person, like, they're really ending, like, a huge chapter in their life. But I feel like you were, like, the motivation or, like, the inspiration for this person to really get it together when it came to, like, them really, like, making these moves. It could have been even like, I'm seeing here, like you gave this person a tower moment where maybe, you told them off. You set a boundary where you were like, listen, you either need to break up with this person and we can make it work, or not. It's almost like something on that aspect. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's almost like something on that aspect I am seeing here. Yeah, we have the Ten of Swords here in reverse. Again, there's like this ending here, but it's good because I feel like, again, it's balancing things out. This person's going to be fair to you. They're going to be giving to you 110% of their time, their energy. It could even be financial as well. We also have here the Queen of Cups. Yeah, again, this person, they're emotionally invested when it comes to you, okay? They want you, they desire you fully. But again, I just see here that there was just some type of situation that was holding them back. And like I said, for a lot of you, I think it could have been another person involved in the situation here. But I feel like that's coming to an ending here. And they're going to make an effort when it comes to you. They're going to do right by you. Again, they're going to be open-hearted when it comes to their feelings towards you. Because I feel like, you know, they're depressed. Like, they're longing to be with you. They want to be with you. Yeah, we have the Ace of Swords. Again, clarity here. The truth. Communication. About their feelings for you. Because I feel like you make this person genuinely happy. They realize that. They see that, you know, you have a lot to offer, to bring to the table. They don't want to lose you. I am seeing here, especially again, like if you cut or disconnected this person off because of the fact that there's some type of third party situation there. Okay. Or like I said, it could be that this person, you know, they were dealing with addictions, or maybe they were having a hard time with being able to be vulnerable when it comes to you, because, you know, they dealt with a lot in the past, and that was something that, you know, they were struggling with, which is just, you know, basically putting their guard down and being vulnerable. It's like they're going to realize, okay, I'm self-sabotaging a wonderful situation with this person because I'm allowing for the negativity in terms of my thought process to really like block me off from the situation. You know, maybe this person, again, they had also, I'm seeing here maybe some sort of fears surrounding commitment. And maybe it's because of the fact that, you know, maybe, you know, again, in terms of like previous connections, you know, they were really committed, they were really serious and invested, and, you know, they don't want to have the same thing happen again, where they're fully investing in the situation and it doesn't work. But I feel like they're needing to realize that, you know, they need to trust and have faith in the process, and they really need to put forth an effort into the situation, because ultimately, you know, they can lose out on something wonderful that they can build and have with you. And they could also see that, you know, you're a loving, kind-spirited individual. You know, they see you as like, you know, you're definitely like a good person. And I think, you know, again, they have to like overcome this like negative thought process that is, you know, happening in their mindset, where it's like, again, you know, stagnating or blocking them off and sabotaging them from moving things forward. That's the main thing. Again, I'm just seeing here, it could be just self-sabotaging tendencies. It could have been that this person's, you know, battling addictions, or it could have been, like I said, you know, this person's having trouble opening up. This person could have been in a third party type of situation. It could also even be ego issues too. You know, maybe this person was very immature, and, you know, they needed to learn that, you know, they need to grow up and get their shit together if they really want to, you know, have a connection with you. You know, they need to man up. Yeah, but I'm seeing here a commitment. Like, you guys are entering a phase where, you know, you can have a long-term commitment here with this person. That's if you, you know, if you want it. Yeah, you see separation. I'm telling you, I can't make this up. We have love yourself first. Yeah, you guys are choosing to love yourself. Because I think you're just tired of the fact that, you know, this person, they keep playing around. They keep being immature, or, you know, maybe, you know, you see that this person is like, you know, still like struggling with like addictions, or they're not being honest with you, or again, you know, there's like a third party type of dynamic here. You know, it's like, you know, you know your worth. And you're tired of, you know, going in cycles with this person. But I see that, you know, this person, they're going to want to change their ways. And this person is realizing that, yeah, like I have to get it together. I gotta get my shit together. I'm hearing that like a lot. Like, I gotta get my shit together. I gotta get my shit together. You see, wedding. I can't make this up. I say commitment. I can't make this up. I saw marriage. Oh my God. This is wild. I love when this happens. And then we have reconciliation. So yeah, I feel like for most of you, you already know this person. And it says give your relationship a chance. Yeah. Or this could maybe be you guys. Like, you know, maybe again, you're having issues with wanting to give this relationship a chance. Because again, you've been hurt before in the past. But it's okay, you know? And I feel like this is a connection that you are safe to loving this person, because it is going to end up in you having a long-term committal connection with this individual. No doubt about it. And I see that this could definitely be a strong spiritual connection. Soulmate, twin flame, however you want to paraphrase it as. I also do see here, because, you know, we got the water sign, you know, we also got earth, which, you know, I said Capricorn was, you know, very strong and present here. There's also Virgo, Taurus, and I also do see air sign, which is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And we also do have strong... I don't know why I was about to say Virgo energy. Leo energy. Okay, and I see here strong Aquarius energy too. All right. But again, all signs can definitely be here. But anyways, this is what I see here for you, for my lovely people who have chosen option number 1 or who have chosen the clear quartz crystal. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope that it resonated. Bye, y'all. All right, next is for people who chose an option number 2 or have chosen amethyst. Okay. So let's see here. I'm definitely seeing here something about like a healing dynamic is going on within this connection. That's for sure. Like you both are healing right now. But I feel like it's for the greater good. That's awesome. I do see here maybe for some of you, you may have came from option number 1. Hello guys, welcome. How are you? But yes, I see here again like some type of healing energy is like happening in terms of the connection right now between you and this person. Okay, we got fire sign, we have Aries, Leos, Sagittarius, and we have commitment. Things are getting serious. Okay. So yeah. I feel like I think, you know, you guys are going through a healing or a karmic phase right now. It could be probably with yourself, or maybe it could even be like, you know, that you both together in unison are, you know, going through a healing phase when it comes to this connection. You know, maybe there could be even challenges or rifts that you both are kind of experiencing and going through right now at this time. But I feel that, you know, there is a strong sense of commitment that is coming in for the both of you when it comes to this connection. There's a lot of love here that this person has for you. And I do see here a strong attachment. I also even see here, like, when it comes to, like, sexual energy, like, this person probably has very passionate feelings about you. Or thoughts, even. Oh, boy. I am seeing here something about, like, you know, even so, like, this person... It might even be having times where it's like, you know, they get off to the thought of you. It's like nothing else matters, you know? I don't feel like no type of visuals really help when it comes to this person. It's like they're all about you, okay? All right. They just think of you and pop goes the weasel. We got the 4 of Wands here. We have the 8 of Pentacles, We have the Lovers. Okay. So, yeah, I feel like, again, you know, you guys are trying to close out a karmic cycle or phase right now. But I feel like it's going to help for you both to get into spiritual vibrational alignment with each other. Union is definitely being represented here. Okay, so I definitely do see that, you know, this person, they're going to be moving towards commitment. So I feel like, with that being said, like, this person, they are going to show you that they want you, you know, that they're going to claim you as theirs. I am seeing here that this person could very well get you maybe like a promise ring or an engagement ring. I am seeing here in order to symbolize commitment here. I'm also seeing here maybe there could be plans first, because it may not resonate for everybody, but I'm seeing here, or there could be plans first that maybe before this person wants to like invest in terms of like getting you a ring, this person may want to consider in you both first moving in together to see how will things play out when it comes to the connection with you both, you know, like living together for a while. And once they see that things are working out well in terms of you both living together in the same household, then this person will work towards behind the scenes getting you an engagement ring. Or, you know, getting, well, yeah, I think it's more so an engagement ring. I don't feel like it's a promise ring. I feel like it's more so heavy engagement ring vibes, especially the fact that I was just so forthcoming with saying that. Yeah, so I think it's more on that stance, you know. But yeah, I just feel like it's something on that aspect. But again, like, you know, this person, they're going to commit though to you in a way where they're going to show you that, again, like, they're really serious about you in this connection. Okay, and like I said, it's either going to be that, you know, they're physically going to invest in terms of, like, again, you know, giving you like a ring, or like I said, it could be that, again, like, you know, you both, you know, work towards moving in together, or this person will ask you to move in with them, and, you know, that's going to be the next step before, like, you know, you both, you know, do embark on having that commitment here. But again, you know, I mean, they're still going to be committed nonetheless, but I'm just saying in terms of, like, you know, really putting like a ring on it, you know, they may feel that that's more realistic to do it, which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, you know, it makes sense, you know. It's best to kind of see how, like, you know, the living arrangements will be if you both can handle, you know, living with each other, and then you can make your moves. Okay, but yeah, you know, like I said, we have fire sign energy here. I do see here earth sign, which is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. There is air sign here, but I'm seeing here heavy Gemini energy is really being represented here, but also could be Aquarius, Libra as well. Yeah, but I'm seeing here collaboration. You know, you both are really like working together as like a team here. We have the Strength card here. Leo energy is really being strongly depicted here. I think it was the same too for option number 1, so that makes sense. We have the 5 of Cups in reverse. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Fool, Aquarius energy. Seven of Wands in reverse, and the World is still on the bottom here. Okay. So yeah, I feel like, again, like, once this person feels confident that things are really working out when it comes to this connection, like I said, in terms of, like, if this is that this person is just going to want to make it so that you both move in together, then again, you know, they're going to take a chance in terms of, you know, being more forthcoming when it comes to opening themselves up to, like, deepening the commitment between the both of you. Okay. But again, I am seeing here there's also an aspect here that this person, they may be feeling confident already because they may feel and they see the potential in you. You know, you possess a lot of qualities in a future, in what they want, I feel, in like a future husband or a future wife. And I do see here that, you know, they're getting into that confident energy where, you know, they see that, you know what, I really truly, you know, genuinely love this person, I am in love with this person, and, you know, I am really trying to put forth the effort to really work and strive towards, you know, having a future with this person. So I feel like, you know, they're going to be open to, you know, taking this to the next level. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm really seeing here. It's either that, again, like you guys are automatically, you know, working towards like some form of a commitment. Like I said, you know, doesn't necessarily have to be marriage. I mean, if you both are realistic when it comes to the idealization of marriage, like, you know, that's something that, you know, you both value, then, you know, I do see the potential is there. But, you know, I know certain people, like, they don't really care for the aspect of marriage. And, you know, again, you know, there still might be something that will symbolize the love, you know, that will be represented in terms of the connection here. That's what I'm, you know, initially getting here. Okay. But, yeah, like I said, you know, I also do see here, you know, again, like there's like this other dynamic though, that this person, like, you know, they would want to deepen the commitment with you. But I think at first, like, they kind of want to see how things, you know, play out a little bit, you know, kind of give it maybe like just a little bit more time. But, you know, they still want to show you, okay, like they are committed in terms of this connection, like they are serious about you. And I think, you know, again, there's like this element of like, okay, like let's move in together first. You know, let's see how we both work and how we both do together as a team living under the same roof. If we can do that, if we can manage and sustain that, then you know what? We could work towards actually, like, you know, getting married or, you know, having that, you know, deeper level of commitment. That's what I'm seeing here. Is like the plan, the plan of action. So you take it however you feel it resonates. We have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So again, I feel like this is definitely a spiritual connection. Could definitely, I mean, strongly soulmate is coming out, but I mean, it could be twin flame, but I feel strongly soulmate here. I also saw 333 as well. So you take it however you feel it resonates or applies. We got soulmate. I can't. Yes, this is your soulmate. I can't. Got calling your soulmate. So again, that's confirmation. This is your soulmate. There you go. We gotta give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So again, that's that energy where, again, I feel that it, you know, this person, they're gonna want to just work on this connection and make sure that, you know, like this is what you both want at the end of the day. But again, they're gonna show you that, you know, they are committed to you in this connection, and they're gonna show you commitment when it comes to, like I said, them having you move in with them and see how things work out between the both of you. And then you can embark on that next step. But I am seeing here, like I said, for others of you, you know, maybe this person, you know, they're realizing, okay, like you are giving this relationship a chance, you know, you are being open, you know, you are allowing yourself to put like your guard down, or, you know, to, you know, really showcase that you are ready for a commitment, you are a serious individual. And I do see here that, you know, because, you know, you are really showing that, you know, you're putting forth an effort, that, you know, you're really wanting to give this connection a chance, maybe before you have rejected this person. It could even be, you know, and it's like, you know, you wanted to give this connection a chance now, and then, you know, it seems like, you know, they're like now realizing and seeing like, okay, you know, they're giving this connection a chance, especially like if you've chosen like number one. I am seeing here, you know, because, you know, there was that whole ending, so maybe again, like, you try giving this connection a chance, and this person maybe like screwed it up, where it's like they're not realizing, okay, like, you gave this relationship a chance, so it's like, you know, I have to understand and realize that it's like, okay, you're being serious and you're being vulnerable, like, you know, you do have emotional feelings, and, you know, you really want this, you know, so maybe this person is now seeing that. But yeah, I'm seeing here, you know, you can trust in the situation here. You know, you could give this relationship a chance. I do see potential, you know, for it to work. Oh, there's too many cards. Just one. Finances and careers, financial issues are a factor right now. And your love life. Okay, so maybe I am seeing here, especially like I feel like if you had like chosen option number one, or you were conflicted, like I see here, you know, maybe like the truth of like that this person's gonna tell you is that they're having financial difficulties. And maybe, you know, they are unable to really give you what it is that you want when it comes to like a commitment, because they are financially struggling at this time. But they are going to try to find a way to make ends meet, or, you know, they're going to try to maybe like look for new work, or, you know, they're going to try to find a way where they could have potentially like multiple streams of income, so that, you know, they could give you the commitment that you want. So, you know, there could be something on that aspect, but, you know, they still want, you know, maybe for you both to like really focus on, you know, giving this relationship a chance. Maybe that's also a thing where, again, like, you both are going to compromise, where, you know, again, I saw that, you know, there was that whole like decision of like, you are going to possibly move in with this person first and see if you both can again sustain when it comes to handling, like, again, you know, like living arrangements together, and, you know, being able to, you know, sustain on that. And then if you can really show like, okay, like, you know, you both can handle this together as a team, and there's no real like huge financial issues or difficulties when it comes to this aspect, then I do believe that I think they're going to work towards, you know, deepening the level of commitment. That's what I'm really seeing here. Especially because times are hard right now. In this economy. All right, in bottom of the deck, we have attraction. You attract you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So yeah, I feel like this person is more like a person that they like to live in the moment, you know? They don't like to think too far ahead when it comes to like the future and stuff, you know, even though I do believe that, you know, they do want a commitment with you, but I think they feel that like as of now, like they need to kind of like focus on the present, especially when it comes to the fact that, you know, they're having like financial issues, or they're trying to like focus on their career path at this point in time, so that they could be able to get to that point where you both can have a sense of commitment. So that's what I'm really seeing here for you guys. All right. So this is for my option number 2 people, or the people who have chosen the amethyst crystal. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. Bye. Next, we have people chosen option number 3. We've chosen the black onyx crystal. Okay. So, with this energy, I feel like I don't really like this person's intentions coming forth towards you. I feel like this person could be very negative. I am even seeing here like this person could be narcissistic. Or like this person, they're just not really like genuine in nature. I'm hearing smooth talker. So this person, there might be the type of person that they just talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk, you know? All right, we have communicate, compromise, forgive, work it out. So I am seeing here that this person, they may want to try to like work on things, or they may try to like apologize to you, but I feel like they're not going to be transparent, you know? Like I feel like there's something hidden here where, you know, this person, they're not going to be honest in terms of like their intentions with you. We have a liar, be careful, someone is sneaky, you see? I'm getting here that, you know, they're going to try to make it seem like, oh yeah, like, you know, I want this to work, you know, I really care about you, please give me another chance. But again, I just feel like this person, it's like I'm seeing here that kind of like a leech or like an energy vampire. It's like, you know, they may see that it's like you have a lot to offer or to give. You know, maybe you're a very like giving person, and it's like they just kind of want to take advantage of that. That's sort of like the vibe that I'm getting here. And I feel like, you know, you just need to like keep your distance and just like disconnect from this person. I'm seeing here you could have potentially like cut this person off. You could have been very blunt in terms of like your words the last time that you really spoken to this person. I'm hearing tell it like it is. Like you probably were very like honest with this person, and you told it how it is. You know, you were being realistic when it came to understanding and realizing like the true nature of this person. And again, I feel like they're gonna try to like come back to be in your good graces in order to like smooth things over. But again, it's like their intentions aren't genuine. And that's what I'm seeing here. I'm hearing pay attention to the red flags. Like, you know, this person is just a red flag all over. Yeah, this is not someone to be trusted. We have the 7 of Cups here. Yeah, I feel like this person is a player. Like, I feel like they have, like, multiple options, or, like, they're not serious, you know? Even if they try to, like, maybe portray themselves as, like, oh, yeah, like, I want, you know, a commitment with you, or, you know, I want something serious with you. It's like, I do see here they genuinely aren't having those, like, intentions on really investing, on having something serious with you, because again, I feel that they have other people that they're talking to, and again, they don't really have anything realistic set in mind when it comes to the aspect of commitment. That's something that's just not on their radar. I'm seeing here. But maybe they still want to just try to like keep you around and make you feel like, oh yeah, like, you know, there's a potential, you know, for there to be, you know, a committed connection between you and them. But in all actuality, that's not what it is, you know? That's not their intentions. Yeah, we have the 4 of Cups. Yeah, like I feel like this person, they like you, you know? I think that, you know, you do provide, you know, happiness or security when it comes to this individual. But again, it's like they're not really like looking to have anything serious with you, unfortunately. And I do believe that Spirit is trying to like protect you from this connection, or they're trying to block off this connection and have you like realize and see that the true nature of this person's ways. Because it's just showing, like, again, yeah, like this person, like, they do have some emotions invested here, but it's more so surface level. Like, it's not deep from what I'm seeing here. Yeah, we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, this person could have fears in regards to commitment, or they're just not really like in a stable, grounded placement where they could be able to really like offer you a commitment. It's funny, I heard dusty. So it's like, again, like, yeah, this person, they could be the type that like they're struggling, especially financially, and maybe you are, trying to help this person and you feel really bad that, they're struggling right now financially, and it's like, again, you're trying to support them, or you're trying to, give to this person, but I think that, you really like giving to this person is holding you back from being able to move forward in your life and find somebody that will value you and, they will add to your life. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, we have the Empress in reverse. Yeah, it's like, I feel like you guys are like so consumed when it comes to this connection. It's like you're losing yourself in the process, and you have to embody a self-love energy. You have to step back in your power, or claim your power back when it comes to the situation, because I feel like, maybe you're just so fixated and focused on this situation where it's hard for you to basically like live your day-to-day life. Maybe you're struggling with depression and anxiety. I'm seeing here, maybe you're even obsessively like scrolling on YouTube or TikTok, and you're looking at pick a card readings or other readers or advisors that can help you gain answers or like perspectives in terms of seeing, are you being delusional when it comes to the situation or not. But it's like, I do believe that I think you shouldn't be worrying about this connection or situation. I mean, if it's meant to be, it'll be, but I think that right now is the time where it's like you really need to focus on yourself. But I mean, from what is really being indicated here and depicted, it's like, I think this person isn't really like a person that is meant for you. I feel like they were a person that possibly they were there in terms of being a part of your life to like teach you a lesson. They were only there for a season. They're not there to be with you for a lifetime, unfortunately. Yeah, it's like Spirit is like telling you with the 8 of Cups, it's like you have to walk away and claim your power back. And I do see here, that's when you're going to start to see things really moving and being prosperous in terms of your personal path of life. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But all signs can definitely, be represented here. Also seeing here heavy Libra energy and Scorpio. Yeah, we have finances and careers. Yeah, so again, like I said, this person, they could be financially struggling, like I said, and you could be helping this person out. And the thing is that you shouldn't have to be helping this person out, because I feel like it is blocking you from actually finding somebody who, again, is going to add to your life. And, this person, they could be Also maybe even causing you financial issues, because it's like, you know, you're giving so much into this connection, but really you need to be, you know, focusing on yourself, your priorities, you know, getting that situated, and, you know, trying to move or level up in your life before you can really like invest and focus on like a connection where, you know, you can actually, you know, put your part or share in equally. But yeah, like I said, I feel like this person isn't really, you know, like focused or really like fully like investing when it comes to their heart space towards you when it comes to this situation. Just want one card, Spirit. Just one card. Thank you. Okay. You have expressed your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So like I said, this person is still gonna, you know, try to come back around, and they're gonna try to woo you, you know, make it seem like, you know, hey, you know, I love you, I care for you, you know, whatever it is. You know, they're going to say, oh, I'm going to do this for you, I'm going to do that for you, you know, don't worry, you know, I'm just waiting for, you know, work to line up, or, you know, I'm just waiting, you know, to get paid, you know, this week or that week, and, you know, I'm going to give you this, I'm going to give you that, and it's like, you know, no. I'm just seeing here, like, you know, they're just playing a lot of games. We're getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So I feel like, yeah, like this person, like they are possibly, again, you know, trying to get to know other people. Or again, they're keeping their options open, as I was saying. They're trying to see, okay, should they settle here or should they give it time? And you shouldn't be an option. No one should treat you like an option. We have released your exes. The time has come to clear your energy. So yeah, I feel like it's saying, like, you know, you really need to let go of the situation. And we have codependencies. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So I feel like, yeah, this is like a codependent type of connection. Or this person could be codependent towards you. Especially, again, you know, maybe there could be like codependent in terms of like, you know, you financially helping them. But again, you have to like just let go of the situation. It's not going to be healthy or beneficial for you in the long haul. And like I said, I feel like this person, they're not being genuine when it comes to you. I'm just seeing here like this person is likely a liar, or there's very like, they have, you know, very sneaky behaviors or tendencies when it comes to themselves. I'm also even seeing here like, pay attention to the red flags yet again. But I am seeing here like, you know, maybe you have caught this person lying, and that is your cue to really knowing and understanding, like, this is what this person is all about, you know? They're not genuine. You shouldn't trust this person. You can't trust this person. All right, so that is it. That's all that I got for people who have chosen option number 3, or have chosen the black onyx, the black onyx crystal. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope that it resonated. Bye, y'all. Okay, last but not least, we have people who chosen option number 4, who have chosen the moss agate. All right, so let's see here. Seeing here some form of clarity and groundedness here is coming through. We have air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And we have intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. So, I am seeing here somebody is like strongly thinking about you in a very, very, very sexual way. Can't stop thinking about you. That's what I'm seeing. Like, you're running on this person's mind 24/7. You live rent free in this person's mind. And if you have been intimate with this person, I do see here, you know, it's bomb. Okay? I feel like it's bomb, no doubt about it. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords here. Yeah, so this person, they're just, again, they're in your head. I mean, you could be in your head about this person too, but they're in their head about you a lot. I'm seeing here. It's like they want to know like what you're doing, where you at, who you with. It's like that type of energy. But I feel like it's because like they have this like strong attachment to you. But yeah, this person is like really concerned about you. I'm also seeing here something about jealousy. Like this person, they may be in like a very like jealous, possessive, obsessive type of energy when it comes to you. For a small selective of you, it could be toxic. Because I am seeing here, there could be maybe a small sum of you that have been conflicted between option number 3 and here. If that's the case, or if you came from option number 3 and you're here, yeah, I do see here, it looks like it's toxic, okay? But if that's not the case, if you're just, you know, here because, you know, you just felt guided to that, I don't really see it being the case. It's just, I feel like maybe this person's just really clingy. And, you know, it's up to you if you really like a clingy person. I know for me, I do. I'll be honest. I love a clingy man when it comes to me. Okay. Enough about me. Let's get back to you guys. Alrighty. We have the 7 of Cups in reverse, and we have the 8 of Pentacles here. So I feel like this person's really working hard towards being able, I'm hearing like to gain access to you again. I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but more so I was going to say like this person is working really hard in order for them to really make an effort when it comes to this connection. Because I do see here that maybe, you know, they weren't really making an effort before in the past, but now they will. I'm also even seeing here like maybe you had like blocked or iced out this person because I feel like it could have been that you were worried that, you know, maybe this person had like other options, but I don't see that they do. This could also be like a friends with benefits type of situation I'm also seeing here. But yeah, you know, I'm getting here that, you know, this person, they really want to, again, make an effort when it comes to you and this connection. I'm also seeing here, like, you know, this person, they're very hardworking, or they could be working a lot. And there's like this hot and cold energy that you're getting from this person. And I think the reason why is because, again, you know, they're putting a lot of time and energy into their finances and their careers. But yeah, if that's not the case, like I said, if you were coming from option number 3, then you already know, like, yeah, like this person, they, you know, they are probably potentially using you not only for your money, but also, you know, for the intimacy I'm seeing as well. So you take it however you feel it resonates. But yeah, like I said, you just mainly just chose this pile though. Like I feel like, again, you know, this person, it's like, you know, they're all about you. Like I said, like they're like obsessed, possessive, clingy when it comes to you. And it seems like, you know, they're in an energy where it's like they really want to work towards, like, you know, claiming you or just, you know, having you in their life, because they know and they're affirming to themselves that you are what they want. And the intimacy is out of this world. It's bomb. from what I'm getting here too. Okay, yep. We got the Four of Pentacles here again. This person is attached. And again, I keep seeing here something about like jealousy. Like, I don't know, like this person is jealous. Maybe they see you like with like other men or females around you possibly, or I don't know if it could be something maybe with social media, with pictures, or again, you know, maybe you're just looking good and it's like they want to have you, they want to claim you because they don't want anybody else to have you. Yeah, we also have the Hierophant, the Queen of Cups. I also feeling like vibes from like option number 1 and 2. I don't know, maybe you watched all the piles. I don't even know. But yeah, I don't know. There's like an element where I felt like options 1 and 2 are pointing out, or maybe you came from one of those piles too. If you did, welcome. But yeah, like I said, you know, I do see like, yeah, this person, they have a strong attachment here. I am seeing here that this person is, you know, wanting to commit and invest, and I do see here that, you know, this person, they're going to show you that they only want you, you know, they're only emotionally invested when it comes to you. But like I said, if this is like more like a toxic energy, I just feel like, again, like this person, they're coming from like the place of an ego, because they see that like you're a very like loving, kind individual, and you're very giving. And it seems like, again, like this person, they want to you know, take control over that, and they might try to manipulate you, where they might try to like, you know, again, like express to you that, you know, maybe they do want commitment with you, you know, they do want something serious with you, but it's like they're leading you on to believing that, yeah, like they want to have this with you, but it's like they're wasting your time, you know, they're like a time waster, as I like to call it. Okay, we have the Death card here. Oh, excuse me. We have the Hermit in reverse. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So I'm seeing here, you know, if this is like something toxic or negative here, like you see like, you know, this is a toxic negative person, I see that, you know, you're going to decide to end things, and I do see here you're going to move forward towards a healing phase where you're going to realize, you know, that this person is no good, and you're going to be moving towards a stable new beginning here with yourself, where you're going to attract the right person that's for you in your life. If this is not the case, I do see here that maybe this person, they had to go through, again, you know, like a transitional phase with themselves. And I do see here, you know, they are waking up and realizing what they need to do in order to, you know, putting forth an effort when it comes to the situation. So that could have also been like a blockage for them. It could have been financial, like, you know, they could have financial blockages, but also, I mean, it could be that, or it could be also what I was going to say, that it could be that it's just something within themselves, you know, that they really need to work through in terms of, you know, just kind of like, you know, just figuring things out. I am hearing like maybe like prioritizing. They need to kind of figure out how do they prioritize when it comes down to it. But I see, you know, there's going to be a new beginning, a new phase when it comes to this connection, and you both are going to be working towards a stable, committal outcome here when it comes to this connection. Definitely I'm seeing here spiritual connection here. I mean, definitely karmic if this is, you know, something negative, of course. or you feel that resonates and applies. But yeah, if not, then yeah, definitely could be a soulmate twin flame connection, however you want to like label it as. Yeah, again, the finances and careers again, like again, this person, like I said, they could have been having difficulties with that. Or it could be that, again, maybe they're just putting a lot of focus on that. It might not be that they're having difficulties with it. It's just they're putting a lot of time and energy and focus on that. And I feel that that's going to help them in terms of making an effort when it comes to this connection. And that's probably why, again, like I said, they're kind of a bit hot and cold when it comes to communication. So don't worry, if you feel like, they're being inconsistent, at this time. I feel like, it's only you when it comes to the energy. That's it. Yeah, we have new love, so maybe this could be a new person that you're dealing with. For others of you, this could be a past person that could be coming back in, and there's like a sense of renewal when it comes to the situation here. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, pay attention to the red flags. Again, I feel like that's more so for like, again, if like, this is like something negative, or like this is like a toxic person, then yeah, definitely be cautious. We have playfulness to capture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So I feel like, this is a very like lighthearted type of connection. Like, you both can be, very playful with each other. I do see here like an innocence in the vibes. But yeah, I feel like you guys can have like a lot of fun together. You guys can go on like a lot of adventures, trips, dates. There's going to be a lot of plans that this person really wants to make or create in terms of this connection in order to I'm seeing here more so like making the divine feminine like really happy, and taking care of her. I'm also hearing wine and dine. We have very soon. Wow. Clear, decide what you want, so it comes to you now. So yeah, I mean, it could be, very soon that, this person is going to start making the efforts or start taking action here. Because maybe, you have been waiting on this for a while, or, maybe you've been waiting on this for a bit, but now it's all coming together. That this person is finally like able to like make availability, because their money is up there, and they could start again really making plans or efforts when it comes to this connection. But if that's not the case, I mean, maybe it could be that again, if this is like a toxic type of situation, very soon maybe you're gonna disconnect from this person, because you are realizing that they just keep on, trying to take advantage of you. It's like they're almost like, trying to like play around with you, and you have to just, take it for what it is, that, this person, they're not being genuine or realistic to you. We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. So, I mean, that's not true love. This is romance of a lifetime. So again, I feel like if this is about a karmic or toxic situation, then I do see here, it's saying that, once you detach from the situation, I do see here you're going to be going through a process where you are going to basically like learn from the situation, and you might just like forgive this person in your heart in order for you to have a sense of closure, and be able to like move forward or move on from the situation entirely, so that you can attract new love into your life. Okay. And then for others of you, I do see here more so, I think like this is in links to like a past energy, not like somebody new. So yeah, like I'm seeing here, if like this is like a past person here that's like kind of like entering back in. I do see here, maybe this person, they might ask you for forgiveness. Maybe this person, they needed to learn, or they're still like learning when it comes to maybe potentially having like a real serious stable connection. Maybe this person, they're a little bit like ignorant maybe when it comes to, you know, how real serious relationships go. But you know, I do see that, you know, you both are gonna make it work, you know. This person's gonna show you that they're gonna make an effort, you know, that they are wanting to try, that, you know, they're really invested when it comes to you, they're serious about you, you know, they really want you. I also see here 111. I'm gonna pull out one more card for you guys. It's too many. That's too many. Just give me one. They just love giving me two or more, right? Okay, just taking that. Okay. We have flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. So again, it's a very like flirty type of connection. Maybe that's also how the connection started as well. Very physical in the beginning. But yeah, it says give your relationship a chance. So I feel like it's saying, you know, give this relationship a chance because I think it's going to work out for you guys. Okay, or maybe you were having a hard time when it came to like, you know, being vulnerable and, you know, giving this relationship a chance, but you are going to, you know, maybe it's because again, you're skeptical, or there could be maybe trust issues that you have to work through, or it is on your part, maybe even vice versa. Could be this person, you know, maybe they're having trust issues. Okay. So this is what I see here for you guys. And this is all that I have for the people who have chosen option number 4, or who have chosen the Moss Agate. Okay, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I hope it resonated. Bye.